Good morning, children, and welcome back for our history video. In the last video, we have started with chapter number 13, Life of the People in Maharashtra. Just taking a review of that video, we have studied about the social conditions of people in medieval India, medieval period, and even we have studied about the customs and traditions and standard of living of people during that time. Now, today we are going to continue with the same chapter, and in this video, we are going to cover some more points in this chapter. So, first of all, let's see which all points we are going to cover. So, in this part of the video, we are going to see about travels and communication, religion and conduct, education, sports, and festival celebration during medieval period. So we're going to cover these points and see each a point in detail and what all information it provides about people living in that time. Beginning with festivals. In the medieval period, people celebrated different festivals such as Gudi Padwa, Nag Panchami, Bail Pola, Dasra, Diwali, and many other festivals. At the time of Peshwa period, Ganesh Utsav was given more importance and it was celebrated in many homes. Even Peshwa himself believed and was a devotee of Lord Ganesha. So the celebration acquired importance. Every year the celebrations lasted from Bhadrapad Chaturthi up to Anant Chaturdashi. Even now also you can see that whenever there is a Ganesh festival, it is lasting for 10 to 11 days. We welcome Lord Ganesha with music, bands, by singing prayers, devotional songs, and at the end of the day, that is Anant Chaturdashi, Lord Ganesha is going back to his home. Dasera being considered as one of the most important festival, an auspicious occasion. Many new things are started on this day. Even weapons are offered puja, and it was customary during that time that people crossing the boundaries and distributing apte leaves on Dasera. Even the Marathas used to launch their campaigns after Dasera. And during Diwali, there was now also we can see if Diwali is coming, we can see that it is the celebration for 5 days, and we start the preparations ahead, maybe 1 or 2 weeks ahead, and we prepare sweets, prepare different things at home, put rangoli and all that. So each day has its own significance, its own importance. So in Diwali, these 2 days are also considered as one of the important days. Bali Pratipada and Bhau Beej. Bali Pratipada can be said as on this day, Lord Vishnu took his fifth avatar and came on earth to defeat Mahabali. And Bhau Beej, we know that it is the festivals of brother and sister, how we celebrate Raksha Bandhan. So, on Bhau Beej, sisters give blessings to their brothers, and in return, gifts are being exchanged between them. So, each day has its own significance, each festival has its own importance. So, every festival was considered as a special occasion by Marathas, and accordingly, celebrations were there, and different things were being followed, such as wars took place after Dasera, and many more significant things had happened. We have studied about different festivals and their celebrations. So, how they used to celebrate these festivals, how they used to communicate with each other, and how did the get together took place. So in most of the villages, fairs were held, and in the fairs there were different things like sports activities, some entertainment, games, sweets were being distributed. So nowadays also you can see that in a certain time period fairs are being arranged, and sometimes it is exhibition come fair, sometimes sports are there in that, entertainment part is there, movies are shown, so it depends. So at that time in medieval period, wrestling bouts were a common feature of the fairs, or it was even called as Jatra. Even goodies were being raised at the time of Gudi Padwa. You can see now also it is a Marathi festival, and many people during this time they raise Gudi. I think it is going to come now only in the month of April. So, celebration included this also. Along with this celebration, entertainment was also given importance, and in this entertainment programs, such as songs, dances were being played, and in the dance form, they had given importance to tamasha. We have seen this in chapter number 1, if you remember that. So that is what it was, a popular form of entertainment. Songs have been said, and it is having a poetic lyrical form. So it was given importance in medieval period as a source of entertainment. Moving on to the next point is education. Now, if you want to take education, you go to schools, you go to colleges, you go to universities for higher professional education. You join different institute. At that time, pathshalas and madrasas were the institute where the education was imparted. And in that period, reading, writing, and arithmetic was given importance, and this was taught at home. Other than that, some other sources, that is literature, were being taught in pathshalas, madrasas, and the Modi script was used in most transactions. You can see in the slide that it somewhat looks like Sanskrit, but the understanding and the reading pattern as well as the pronunciation of words are different. Moving on to the next point is travels and communication. The transport was carried out by road, that means any of the things need to be transported, objects, food, grains, clothes, groceries, that were being done through roads, through ghats and across bridges on river. Sometimes the goods were being loaded at the back of bullocks and were being transported to other regions. Even waterways was given importance. Small boats were being made, and that was being used for the purpose of transportation. Even messengers and camel riders carried letters to and fro. That means the ones who used to ride camel, as well as the messengers, pigeons, were being used to send letters from here to there. That means to and fro. Moving on to the next point is sports. This was a purpose of entertainment in the medieval period, and various sports were being practiced and were popular during that time. So it was considered to be a means of entertainment. Wrestling and martial arts were the popular games, sports, and Malkham, Dand, Lathi, Dandpatta, Bothati were practiced. Few indoor and outdoor games were also be there. Outdoor games such as Hututu, Kho, Atya were the popular outdoor games, and chess, Ganjifa, dice were popular indoor games. Now, Ganjifa is a game having cards. You can see in picture in slide, it is shown that it was having in all total 48 cards, and it is played either in a group of 4 or 2. Identical cards are being given to 4 individual person, and each time each person should have a connective card. It is just like playing a gambling. During that period, it was being used as a purpose of gambling. Moving on to the next point is religion and conduct. We all were aware that during that time, that is at the time of medieval period, major religions were being followed, that was Hindu and Muslim. Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj had never made any kind of discrimination between religion. Both the religions were treated equally, and everyone was having their right to follow the religion as per their choice. So, the general understanding, everyone should follow their own religion and none of them should be forced to follow any of the religions. A person's wish and willing was there to follow the religion as per his or her choice. The government gave grants to pathshalas temples, mosques, and madrasas. Means equal grants were given to temples as well as mosques. There was no differentiation based on religion. And followers of both the religions took part in the celebration of each other's festivals. That means equally, festivals were also given importance, and participation of both the religions was there in each other's festival. And certain get together was there at in the time of medieval period, and we have studied about what is Varkari, Mahanubhav Pant, and Dattanath and Ramdasi Pants. So these were the prevalent get together or the groups who were the devotees of God and guided people and followers in the same way. In this part of the video, we have covered about the celebrations of festival and its importance. That a significant purpose about celebrating each festival. Ganesh Utsav was given importance during Peshwa period and accordingly was being followed in many homes. We have seen about the entertainment, that is sports, and how they were playing and was being used as a part of entertainment. Even we have seen the celebrations of festivals, how they do, and what was the purpose of entertainment during that period, that is songs and dances. We have seen religion and conduct, that is both the religions, Hindus and Muslims, were treated equally, and even the religious places were given importance by the government. Equal funds were being raised for its maintenance. So here we end up with our video. Still chapter is remaining. We'll continue the remaining chapter in the next video. Till then, take care. Bye bye. Thank you for watching the video. And one more important thing is read the chapter, whatever is taught in the video. Thank you once again. Take care. Bye bye. Stay safe. Stay healthy.